It is such a great opportunity for me to be given to come on stage today and share some thought with you. So yes, my name is Maxime Sixdeniers, and I'm about to become a master of space. Well, this might sound a little bit surprising, so I do want to give you more explanation about it. It all starts with the Erasmus Mundus program. The Erasmus Mundus is a mobility and cooperation program which has been created and funded by the European Commission in 2004 in order to enhance higher education through Europe. And the great thing about this program is that it is done by bringing together students from all over the world on common studying program. So we talked this morning about the power of multiculturality. It is exactly what I mean. The Space Master program is one of the Erasmus master courses. And it focuses on space science and technology, and it is a master that I started last year in Germany. I want to show you a picture of my class because it is pretty straightforward that we do not come from the same country. And actually, amongst the 50 students of my class, more than 25 countries amongst 5 different continents are represented. Isn't this amazing? So you can imagine the funny story that happens when you put together students with such different cultural background. To give you an example, well, as you probably have recognized now, I'm from France, and a lot of facts are not about French people, but especially that they like kissing. And to say hello, especially to girls, they like kissing. So you can imagine that the first time I wanted to say hello to one of the Indian girls of my class, well, it didn't work out. But it was funny. And those funny stories happen every day, but what is the real point? The point is, the space industry is one of the most international environments that you can find. The International Space Station, which was born from the cooperation between 16 different countries, is one of the best examples. Which means that when we'll graduate, we'll have to work in an environment where our colleagues won't have the same scientific background, educational background, they won't speak the same language as us. And this is where the Space Master Program is such a great opportunity, because it provides us with a daily multicultural environment already during studying. So we do have to work together, and I want to talk about a project we had to do last semester where we were put together to work on a little satellite project. So when you do this, you need people from a lot of different engineering backgrounds. And when you put together such persons, well, this kind of thing happens. The mechanical guy want to talk with the controlling guy, who want to talk with the programming guy, who want to talk with the physicists, and they all have different thoughts about it, but they have to work together in order to reach the objectives. And on top of that, we all have different cultural backgrounds. So we barely knew each other. The project started 2 weeks after the beginning of the master. And for example, in my team, I had people from Croatia, Brazil, Romania, Bangladesh. I was from France. It was amazing. So we learned a lot about this experience. We learned about tolerance, we learned about acceptance, we learned obviously about multicultural communication. And we'll never forget this experience. But on top of this daily multicultural environment, the Erasmus Mundus program also provides different living environment because it is based on cooperation between different European universities. And therefore, we have to adapt to those environments. As I mentioned, we started the master in Germany, and it was really nice. But then we were sent here in Kiruna, and well, the space industry is very well established, so what's such a good place to study? But Kiruna is a rather small community, so you can imagine that we have to interact between each other quite a lot. And this brought us even closer, and we'll never forget this experience. The semester is about to end, and, well, next year we'll all be spread apart among the different universities of the master, so it is pretty sad. But we'll stay in touch, obviously, because some of us became very good friends. And we also stay in touch because we want to work on projects that we started. And amongst those, I really want to talk about one project that I really care of. Right now, we're really concerned on what we'll do after graduation, in which field of space we will work, like what are the opportunities. It's very important. We also want to promote this program that we think is amazing. And therefore, we came up with a project which is called Spaceboard a few months ago, which meant to create a helpful and constructive network related to space. And we want to make the students the main actors of this network. And by students, I mean the current, former, and future students of all the space-related programs throughout Europe. And to attract them to the platform, we want to offer them a lot of possibilities. Information such as Newslink and feed, professional profiles where members will be able to talk about their experience, their background, their current research interests, to unveil their talent to the space industry. But we also want to build a communication platform. Wouldn't it be amazing for students of a common program and alumni to be able to interact between each other, where those current students would be able to find out what the alumni became a few years after graduation? Wouldn't it be able for them to ask questions or to trust old friends that they lost a few years ago? I understand we have quite a lot of Rocket High Schoolers today, sorry. Wouldn't it be amazing for you guys to have a platform where you can have information about all those space-related programs throughout Europe, or where you can ask questions to the students of those programs, or even the alumni to find out in which field of space you want to study in the future? And voila, thanks to all these members from different backgrounds and different countries, the platform will become attractive to the companies and the space organizations or academic research institutes. Why? Because we want to offer them the possibility to promote their organization on our platform, to look in our database, the best matching profile for a given master thesis work, internship position, or a job offer, for example. And in the future, we even want to bring the interaction even tighter by organizing, for example, open day event, where our members will be able to have an insight on this multicultural international environment where they will evolve in the future. Right now, the platform is made of the 50 students that you've seen before, my class, and we are currently gathering information from all the students from the previous round. But we really think that this improved networking, enhanced by the fresh perspectives and the new ideas of students, will be an incredible mutual benefit for all actors. And this is why the bunch of students that started this project a few months ago will really do their best to keep widening the network and bring a world of new possibilities in the close future. Thank you.